Good morning, my guys. Here's a lovely little one-shot for you, just to tide you over until we get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Here we go. 4 little kids, 3 kids and a baby, were wandering down the alleyways at midnight. Shota, who had been watching them, was curious. What were these little guys doing? There were 2 blondes, one with purple hair that seemed to defy gravity, and a chubby little 1-year-old with green and black hair. The first blonde was like a sandy blonde. He was bigger than the others, probably the oldest. The next blonde had a black streak in his hair. Him and the purple kid were right next to each other. Twins, probably? Or maybe even the same age? And the baby. That was the most concerning to Eraserhead. They had a 1-year-old, it seemed. 12 months at the least, maybe 11? The baby seemed content in the little boy's arms. The boy was big enough to carry, and the baby seemed too small. Too small for his liking, anyway. It was time to get these kids off the street. Shota shivered. It was about to snow. The Christmas snow was coming. And these kids, he couldn't leave them out here to freeze to death. He hopped down into the alleyway, and like a wounded animal, he approached with caution. "Who's there?" the bigger blonde shouted. Easy. I just want to help." "Who are you, hobo?" "Hobo? I'm Pro Hero Eraserhead." "You a pro hero? Sure, buddy. I'm gonna be the #1 hero."
"Oh? Such high goals for someone so small."
"I'll show you small."
Quirk usage is illegal.
Huh?
Underage quirk usage is illegal, I mean.
How else am I supposed to protect my brothers?
Your brothers?
Doy. These guys? I'm Katsuki. I'm Denki. Hitoshi signed his name. "And that's Izuku," Denki said.
What are you boys doing out on the streets? It's freezing out here.
Like we should tell you. Come on, guys, we gotta find shelter. It's going to snow soon.
Come on. I'll take you home.
We don't have one, stupid.
I mean my home.
We can't trust you.
And why not?
Because adults hate us.
He knelt down to their level. Why do the adults hate you?
Well, our adults hate us.
Yeah, our adults don't like us very much.
We can't tell you why. It is what it is.
And what about the baby?
Unwanted,
Katsuki murmured.
His mom and my mom used to be best friends. But then his mommy found out that she got pregnant and didn't want him. She was going to, but she didn't. And then she tossed him away, and I couldn't, and my mom didn't like it either. And my mom doesn't like me for my quirk.
Katsuki started to cry. He needed to hold Izuku, so he took him from Hitoshi. Izuku woke up for a moment,
and just snuggled into Katsuki, going back to sleep. Izuku then heard him sniffle and looked up. Papa? I'm okay, Zuzu. You go back to sleep, okay? Izuku just hugged Katsuki. Papa. That's right. Bubba's here. All of your Bubbas are here. Izuku looked over at his other brothers and smiled. They smiled back at him. Hi, Zuzu. You should go back to sleep, buddy, okay? Izuku just pointed at Katsuki. I know he's sad, but we'll help him. Izuku pouted. He wanted to help too. Izuku patted Katsuki's cheeks and tried to wipe the tears away. Thanks, Zuzu. Come on, boys. I in good conscience cannot leave you out here. You're not gonna... No. You're not gonna take us to the police, right? We can't go home. We can't. I'm not gonna let you go back home. If your adults hate you for some reason or another, then as a pro hero, I can't let you go back to them. Now come on. Let's get you warm. And I'm sure you guys could use a good bath. The kids agreed to that. It had been a while since they had a bath, especially Zuzu. Izuku could use a good bath and a fresh diaper. I'll call my husband and tell him to run to the convenience store to get some supplies. We'll go shopping later in the morning. A quick phone call to his husband, and his husband was squealing, and then racing off to the convenience store to get some supplies for the boys that were coming to their home. Once home, the guest room had been swept, cleaned, and put together pretty quickly. And supplies were gotten. Zashi may have overdid it, but wait until he heard Shota decided to enact his foster license. Then all bets would be off. Alright, kids, we're here. Come inside. He led the children inside, while still keeping the baby he had wrapped up in his capture scarf inside. Izuku had been content with sleeping on the man. He had been warm and cozy, and he liked the capture scarf. Oh, Shota, are these them? Yes. Guys, this is my husband, Present Mike, aka Hisashi Yamada. Hello, dear babes. Oh my, you're frozen. Shota, let me take the baby. I will get the baby situated. You get these poor boys warmed up. Wait, we take care of Zuzu. It's okay, sweeties. I'll take very good care of him, okay? Can you trust me? Okay, since you're this hobo's husband, I guess we can. Shut it, Hisashi. Oh, come on. It's a little funny. You guys go with Sho and get a good hot bath. I'll take care of this little one, and I'll meet you back here for some hot chocolate. Hot chocolate? What's that? Denki asked. You'll see, sweetheart. Go on, go get warm. Okay. Shota led the other three boys up the stairs into the guest bathroom, while Hisashi took the baby to their master suite. Their master suite was downstairs, And it had an en-suite bathroom, of course. Sashi grabbed some warm pajamas and a fresh diaper for the little guy and some other supplies for the baby. "All right, sweetheart. Let's get you warm and cozy." The baby had woken up and looked at Hisashi curiously. "Oh, hello, sweetheart. Look at those beautiful eyes." Izuku gave him a big old smile, and Hisashi melted. Hisashi gently placed the babe into the tub and started to bathe him. The water was not too hot, but not too cold. It was just right, and Izuku was certainly enjoying himself, kicking his legs excitedly, splashing around. "Is that fun? Are you having fun?" Hisashi cooed. Izuku just clapped his hands while giggling. "You silly little thing." After a good warm bath, a nice fresh diaper, and now into some cozy pajamas, the baby's hair was dried, brushed out, and now dozing peacefully in Hisashi's arms. The three boys were anxious. They wanted their baby. Hisashi, the tall man, brought him out, and they ran up to him. "Give me!" Katsuki demanded. "Give me my baby!" "Oh, of course. Here, honey." He gently handed Izuku to Katsuki, and Izuku just snuggled into his brother. "Our baby. My Izuku." Katsuki went over to the couch with the baby and sat on it. The other two boys followed. The two boys rubbed the small back of the baby, and the baby sighed contentedly. "We should really lay the baby down. I know, but let's let them have their moment. All right, boys, have some hot chocolate to warm those stomachs. I'll make you all a big breakfast in the morning. But after hot chocolate, it's bedtime." The three boys drank their hot chocolate and found that they were warm and sleepy afterwards. They were taken to the guest room, and they slept all night. The next morning had been a little hectic, but better. They went shopping for more clothes, more baby supplies, and anything else you could imagine. One day turned into 2, turned into 3, and the next thing that Shota and Hisashi knew, they had adopted 4 boys. They had their first Christmas with them, and it was amazing. It was Izuku's first Christmas too. That made it more magical. They got the boys some small gifts to start for that Christmas. They wanted to spoil them, but decided to wait. And then, after they were officially adopted, the boys had a bigger and better Christmas the next year. But the boys didn't care about presents. They cared about being with each other. They cared that they were home. They had a home. They had 2 loving parents. And more importantly, they were never separated. Then the day came, Izuku's first day at UA. Katsuki was in 2A, and the 2 boys were in 1A. The twins, they liked to tease them, since they were the same age. Katsuki was a little older, and Izuku was the youngest they found. Katsuki had been moved to 3A, the two boys to 2A, and Izuku was now in 1A. He had made it. Despite his quirklessness, he had made it. The 14-year-old couldn't have been happier. You see, Zu, I told you were going to be a hero, didn't I? Yeah, Katsuki, you did. I'm just so happy, and you're in 3A this year, and you guys, you're in 2A. It's so exciting, and... Slow down, Zu. Yeah, it's exciting. Very exciting. Are you going to be okay? Oh, what do you mean, Toshi? I'm gonna be fine. We know, but... Hey, don't be such worrywarts. I'm a teen now. I'm practically grown up. Not a baby. Still our baby. Whatever. The boys laughed. Come on, boys, you don't want to be late. Especially you, Zu. Yes, Dad. We'll have a good first day, sweetheart, and I'll see you for English class, okay? Yes, Papa. Bye, guys. Bye, have fun. See ya, Zu. The days quickly turned cold, and the next thing they knew, it was yet another Christmas. They were on Christmas break in the dorms. The boys were in their parents' apartment, their penthouse apartment, sitting around the fireplace. Man, this year's flying by so quick, Denki commented. Yeah, soon Katsuki will graduate, and then it'll be us in 3A. And then I'll show you all. I'll be the #1 hero. Sure you will, Katsuki. The parents came in. All right, kiddos, it's dinner time. Christmas Eve dinner. A dinner where we'll have thousands of leftovers, Denki commented. Only you and leftovers, Hitoshi said. Oh, come on. You know leftovers are the best. Bruh. Knock it off, you two. Izuku just giggled. All right, boys. Before we start, how about we say what we're thankful for? I'm thankful for UA and you guys. I'm thankful that we're safe and warm. I double that one, the two boys said. Izuku, I'm thankful for all of you. You guys believed in me when nobody else would, and you guys took me in as your brother, and now we have parents, and I'm just so thankful for all of you. Thank you. And thank you for not throwing me onto the streets when you found out that I was quirkless. For keeping me in. Oh, Sue, we wouldn't have abandoned you. You know this. Oh, my precious baby. That's right, Sue. We wouldn't have abandoned you for anything. Yeah, you're stuck with us, dude. Now and forever. If you think I would have abandoned you, you got something wrong with you. Thank you, everybody. I promise to do my very best and to be the best hero ever. We know you're going to be a good hero. Yeah, you're probably going to be the best of us. We know it. I'm still gonna be number one, though. Katsuki, you ruined the moment. Yeah, stupid. Who you calling stupid, Pikachu? Boys, boys, boys. Izuku just giggled. Once again, they all felt safe, warm, and happy. They had been home, and were now home again. This was one of their best Christmases yet. And Izuku was more than thankful, and so were the other boys. The stars in the sky shone brightly that night. Because in the coming years, the number one hero stood tall and proud, right next to his brother. And the other two stood proudly with them as well. The four brothers were pros now. Their parents retired, but proud. The Christmases were still great, and the stars still shone brightly for them. They still felt safe, happy, and warm. Oh, I had that little bunny bouncing around in my head last night, and I just had to share it. Guys, I know usually I rag on Bakugo, but I made him a good guy in this one for once. What the hell? What is my problem? What is my deal? Alright. So I gave Bakugo a break. Kind of deserved one this time. Alright guys, see you later. Bye-bye.